I'm off for Addy, I'm up. I don't got no time to relate. Time to relate. What is Adderall, you may ask? It is used to treat attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, also known as ADHD, and narcolepsy. It contains a combination of amphetamine and dextroamphetamine. Amphetamine and dextroamphetamine are central nervous system stimulants that affect chemicals in the brain and nerves that contribute to hyperactivity and impulse control. Adderall helps people with ADHD by enhancing the amount of dopamine and norepinephrine in the brain. Adderall is also FDA approved to treat the sleep disorder known as narcolepsy. With Adderall, it helps them increase their wakefulness and their sleep cycle. Someone who doesn't take Adderall and doesn't have ADHD, their body takes this extra amount of dopamine and norepinephrine, which can disturb brain communication and cause euphoria instead of having that calming effect it would typically have on a person who has ADHD. When people become dependent on Adderall, they feel like they need to continue using it in order to be productive and attentive.
Adderall comes in two different forms: immediate release, also known as IR, which is made up of 100% immediate release tablets. It can usually take the user around 2 to 3 times to find results. The results can last up to 6 hours. Adderall extended release is also known as XR, which is made of 50% of immediate release and 50% of delayed release beads that are made up into a capsule. The results can last up to 10 hours a day. There are also amphetamine salts. They have 4 ingredients, which have 2 types of beads in the capsules: 33% immediate release and 66% of delayed release beads. They help with the central nervous system to restore the imbalance of the brain by increasing mental alertness that can last up to 16 hours.
Hi.
Hey, what's
How
up?
are you?
I'm stressing over this paper.
Yeah.
It's 12 pages, due in 2 hours. I
Due
have
in 2
5 so
hours?
far.
Wow. What are you gonna do about this?
I can't focus. Everything's distracting me.
I might have the solution for you. Have you ever taken Adderall before?
I've heard about it. What is it?
So it's a drug, but it's just a pill. You take it, and you're gonna be good. It's gonna help you focus and finish this
Would it be on
in
time?
2 hours. Yeah, you should be fine. Trust me, it's gonna help you really get this done. Don't think too much about it.
So in life, there's pros and cons, and I'm here to give you the pros. So taking Adderall, you are organized, you do complete things, you do have that concentration and focus, listening and following directions, your hyperactive behaviors, and you have a short attention span. Who wouldn't want that in life? You're way better than that. You don't have to go down this road. You're better than that. I mean, do you really want to have headaches? Do you really want to lose your appetite? I know you don't want to have high blood pressure. You don't want to have increased heart rate or insomnia. You don't want to get lethargic either. You don't want to be. You don't want to have anxiety because you don't know how Adderall will react. It could be addictive, and I know you don't want to go down that road.
Also, if you were thinking about mixing it with alcohol, I would rethink that too, because mixing both can make it seem that you're not seeing the full side effects of either or, but in reality, you are having side effects. And the content hasn't been changed because you can still overdose, especially when you're on other drugs. The side effects with mixing these two can include seizures, motivational issues, quality of life, depression issues, attention span issues, and cardiovascular disease issues as well.
I heard you were trying to take Adderall.
I am.
You know that stuff is really addictive, right?
I don't really know much about the side effects or like what happens after.
Well, once you get addicted and you stop, then you can have withdrawal symptoms. And the withdrawal symptoms could be fatigue, increased appetite, uncontrollable body movements and twitches, slow reaction to movement, confused thoughts, body aches and pains, irritability and agitation, lucid or unpleasant dreams, emotional outbursts, depression, problems with short-term memory, impaired focus, lack of self-control, and the inability to experience pleasure, and physical pains caused by the addiction. But there are treatment programs you can go into, like, for example, detox, inpatient programs, and outpatient programs, medication-assisted treatment and psychotherapy, or cognitive behavioral therapy.
That's all within one small pill.
Yeah, that's all within one small pill.
I need someone to stop me, 'cause Adderall won't loosen the pressure.